How hard is it to change the way you're trained? I mean, you're trained to go full speed, so how hard is it to be going full speed and try to tell yourself you need to slow up? And then part B would be, why was it important for you to? Cam said you were still leading in the locker room at halftime. Why was that so important for you?
Well, I think you always gotta just play full speed, and whatever happens, happens. Once you start to slow down, it always says when you get hurt playing the game. If that's the way you play the game your whole life, then it's hard to adjust from that. And, I just want to keep the team up, even though I wasn't out there. I still have a good role. As far as getting the guys ready to play, and I think a lot of guys feed off of my energy that I bring. I definitely think talking to some guys at halftime that they took from that and went out and executed in the second half a little bit better.
Jalen, you said you weren't sure if you were 100%. You wore that green jersey all the way through the preseason. Then you came out there and played on fire. When did you know that you really were 100%? Because you certainly didn't show any effects of any injury or holding back.
I'll never hold back. It don't really matter how hurt I am. I'm always gonna play. I'm always gonna play full speed. I'm never gonna hold myself back at all. But I feel fine. Like I said, the training staff did a great job with me, and the strength staff and the training room both. I think they got me ready to play. I'm 100% ready to execute.
Jalen, after you've had a targeting play like that and an ejection, does that get in your head at all about when you're going out there and just trying to play football?
Nah, it don't really get in my head. It's the first time for me. I hadn't had any of those calls before, so it's not something that's in my head. I only know one way to play the game, and I continue to play the way I play. And I don't think I tried to make contact at the head or glove or anything like that. And, I've had punt plays like that before where I just went real low. It just happened to be weird because he went low also. It's just part of the game.
Jalen, you had talked up some of the linebackers behind you going into the season, and it seemed like Cortez played really well when he came in and kind of grew into the game. How proud of him were you, and what maybe did he do that impressed you the most when he came in for you?
He just seemed real composed out there. He didn't look nervous to me. He played his game, and I watched Cortez grow here since he's been here. I didn't really have any doubts about him when I went out. I knew he would be able to hold it down and execute his job. And that's what we expect from all the guys in our room.
Jalen, have you watched any Virginia Tech yet, and who do they remind you of since it was just Fuente's first game? Do they look similar to anyone that you guys have played in the past?
They go really fast, like since you played in the past, like how bowling game was kind of fast, and they try to spread you out, get the ball out on the perimeter. And we've seen that from teams in the past, and it's going all throughout college football. With the tempo and trying to get the ball in playmaker's hands. So we got to be prepared for that. It's a little different from what we faced last week, but I think it's something that we'll be prepared for when it comes.